Campbell Graham.
Oh, he doesn't feel the cold.
Yeah, he's probably just got out of the sauna or something. SOS to Stretch. Can you come back, mate? When are you ready to come back? Just having a little drink. We just had a great endorsement from Mick Cronin of of Campbell. You rate him, Mick? I'm sure Campbell would love to hear that one of the greatest centres of all time thinks he's all right too. So
I don't know.
that's Bud Sullivan there. So the first bloke out is Tommy Fletcher. There he is. He's probably just had his jersey presentation. The young Canamble Bear, the country boy. He's been at the club for 3 or 4 years. I just saw the family in there. Speak of the devil, there's the Fletchers now come out. Nick loves the Rabbitohs. He does indeed. There's a proud dad there in the white hat, let me tell you. Yes, Tommy and Nick and Mum Tina. Yeah, so it's been a long time coming. He's had some injuries and all that, but he spent some time as a student teacher at Maroubra Bay Public School and a very popular student teacher as well, his young Thomas. But very happy for him, and Dad is a mad Rabbitoh. So he grew up, he had no choice but to follow South as a young fella, because Dad, he's got his Rabbitohs hat on, Nick, loves the club, and he's going to be very proud up there at Suncorp Stadium tomorrow night. And then the other bloke that debuted last week, who Mick's here to see, is Ashton Ward. He's over there with his Rabbitohs beanie on. And then Cody just said, any tears? There's Cody Walker. And as the rain starts to fall, just as we don't want it to, because when the boys are all coming out. A great coach. There's Blonky. Comes over to his mate. He's been in the pathways with him for a while. They've played together in the lower grades, and these two boys, good young lads, both of them. And looking forward to seeing Thomas come off the bench and make his NRL debut. He's going to become Rabbitoh 12. And there's Isaiah Tass over the back, which had a chat to him the other day. So they're all coming out now. The weather's held off for us here at the Efron Centre. A few spits of rain now. Me and Oscar here. We've got Oscar Zeck to run and support. A few drops ain't going to hurt us. Just hope the heavens don't open up. Jai Gray's just come out behind. Yeah, you might have saw him. So there's got to be a reshuffle too. So there's a question about who's going to play 5'8". And because we lost Jack Whiten. There's Kepi. And we've got Graham Singer over the back with his Bluetooth speaker. The Gerringong Junior. What a Gerringong, Mick? What do you call them? The
Gerringong Lions.
The Gerringong Lions. There you go. Better late than never, they say. That's interesting, mate.
Oh, look, I was never that keen about coming, actually.
Right. Was it they were trying to get you before that, but you just didn't...
Actually, Kevin Humphries came and saw me in 1970, actually, about coming to Balmain.
Right. Gee.
I came in 77. I was a slave mover.
Unbelievable. And then, well, it's funny you've just mentioned Kevin Humphries because his grandson's just walking out next to Wayne.
Oh, yeah.
Jamie. All right, so Kevin Humphries couldn't get you at the Tigers. But so who ended up?
Terry Fernley.
Terry Fernley got you down to the Eels.
Yeah,
wow.
Everyone else took. He was the only bloke who wouldn't take no for an answer. He wore me down. He was too good.
Wow. And Eels fans are forever grateful that he did, eh?
I don't know. I'm probably forever grateful.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I suppose if you never come down, you would never have had that glittering career, mate. That's the So the Rabbitohs are out on the field now. And it is round 22 against the Broncos. Friday night footy. We've got a Pathways double-header on Saturday out there at Kellyville. The Flegg takes on the Eels at 1 o'clock. New South Wales Cup, 3 o'clock. And earlier in the day, the women's team, they take on... I'll double check that. But anyway, they're on at 10:30 on Saturday, the girls. the women's team after a good win last week over the Dragons. Tal doing a good job at centre too, filling in there. They went okay against the Sharks, but unfortunately they didn't win, and they're at the bottom of the table now. Well, they have got a bye in hand. So they need to get some wins happening. 8 losses in a row is not good. And I'm sure every South fan watching this would love to see us go up there and beat Renault's Broncos, but they've got a pretty good side. Just had a look at their lineup, and Pat Carrigan, Payne Haas, Ezra Mam. They've just brought in Cobbo and Dean Mariner on the wings, 2 great players. So these boys are going to have their work cut out. And there's Alex Johnston on the screen. He's another good story. He's 5 short of one of the all-time greats, Ken Irvine. So we've still got something to cheer. Anyway, so we're trying to fight the elements here at the Heffron Centre. The rain's coming down. It's not being kind to us. Rain's hammering down now. Anyway, like I said, rain, hail or shine, the show must go on. This is the captain's run, the mighty South Sydney Rabbitohs. And we're not talking about the wooden spoon. We've got Wayne Bennett up for media after this, and I'm sure he's not going to want to talk about it, but he's never won one, and I'm pretty sure he's not going to want to start now. So we need to start winning some footy games. And yeah, hopefully that starts on Friday night. We've got the Titans next week. That's a game that we're going to want to win too. And I did mention it before, but yeah, because we've lost Jack White and there's going to have to be a reshuffle. There's going to have to be a new 5'8" board in. And I suppose the options are this bloke on screen here now, Ashton Ward. But he's also got Lewis Dodd as an option. You could put Jai Gray at 5'8". So there's a few options. I suspect it's going to be either Ward or Dodd. And then they're going to have to bring someone onto the bench. So if they bring Ward in at 6, they'll have to bring someone on the bench. But it's all speculation. So let's hope that Wayne Bennett tells us what he's going to do in the presser. I don't see why he wouldn't, unless he doesn't want the Broncos to know. But anyway, we want to know. We want to know what's going on. They're doing a little dance over there. Get the legs warmed up. There they are. There's Tommy Fletch. Tom 1212. We're calling him. Rabbitoh 1212. You got Rabbitoh 757 here on the camera. Steve Maven. You got Oscar Zechner running support. You're watching this on our George's camera. This is coming to you in 4K on the Canon camcorder. And Oscar's over there with the Sony A74 shooting in delicious full frame 4K video and images. And yeah, so it's a season to forget. But like I said, still a few positives. Tommy's getting his NRL debut. AJ's after the record. Ashton Ward might get a starting debut. You got Graham Singer over the back there with his Bluetooth speaker. I just met him before, got a photo. There he is. And he puts his music on and sings. So Graham Singer puts music on and starts singing. He loves the Rabbits too. Vaucluse High boy. There he is. And I think Noro's over there too. He's under the brolly. Let's have a look for Noro. There he is with his beanie on, one of Maddo High's finest. All right, so there's Lewis. So yeah, does Lewis come in for Jack? Don't know. Be interesting to see what happens. Jai Gray was good last week. There he is. And so was RG. Ryan Gray, 65 tackles. Great work in defence. He got his sort of starting debut. I think that's the first time he started. And here comes Wayne over here now to say hello to Mick, I'm pretty sure. How you going, Wayne? You all right? Good? The great man's here. Yeah, he said he's coming to say hello to you. There's Mick talking to Nico. Mick Cronin, one of the greatest of all time. What a player he was. Had a fan moment there. Speaking of Mick, don't worry about that. Legend. Last game of NRL was a grand final win. There you go. We are also brought to you by the Juniors group of clubs. The Juniors Kingsford, the Juniors Maroubra, and the Juniors Malabar. Head to thejuniors.com.au for what's on. Plenty of shows coming up. Boys just warming up there. So, vision here, courtesy of the Rabbitohs. Regulars will know we just filmed the warm-up. And then it's cameras off and we set up for the press conference. We didn't go live today because of the weather, because there's no shelter here at the Heffron Centre. And yeah, we had a bit of a downpour, so the laptop would have got wet. And anyway, it doesn't matter. You're still getting to see the boys out on the field. And we suspect they'll be heading up to Brisbane after this. There's Ewan Aitken. Who else haven't we featured? Jamie Humphries. Havili. There's speculation about his future, what he's going to do. Is he going to re-sign? Lever Havili. Tallis. Yeah, there's Jai. The hat's off now. Hat's back on. Hat back the front. Brings the energy at fullback. AJ.
Might help. Alright, no worries.
The Gerringong Lion. There he is.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just doing a little bit of a warm-up drill here. Intercept from Hubner. Good news story that hubby signed.
No, so I've been filming for a while. I've gotten general shots of everyone. I've got the coach at the least. There was a jumper presentation earlier, which I got a shot of.
Mamazelos, does he come in?
So saying, jump.
Who are you after, mate? I might be able to help you out.
Todd or Dodd?
Dodd, yeah, Lewis Dodd. Yeah, he's got the ball now. There you go. The Englishman. Bailey Bentley Hupbear's back. Welcome back, mate. Shout out to the family over there in NZ. RG there. Has he secured the starting role for the rest of the year? I think he might have. Old RG.